Villaflor vs. Court of Appeals, GR number 95694. In 1946, Vicente Villaflor acquired a large tract of land from 4 different sellers. The land was originally part of the public domain, but Villaflor's predecessors had been in open, exclusive, and notorious possession of it for a significant period. In 1946, Villaflor leased a portion of the land to Nasipit Lumber Corporation Incorporated for a period of 5 years. The lease agreement allowed Nasipit Lumber to build and construct houses and sublet or assign portion of the leased land. In 1948, Villaflor conveyed 2 parcels of land to Nasipit Lumber through an agreement to sell. This agreement did not transfer ownership immediately, but it established a contractual obligation for Nasipit Lumber to pay the purchase price. Villaflor later claimed that the Nasipit Lumber had surreptitiously grabbed and occupied a larger portion of his property that was stipulated in the lease agreement. Villaflor filed a complaint against Nasipit Lumber, seeking a declaration of nullity of the agreement to sell and the recovery of the possession of the land. The trial court dismissed the complaint, finding that Villaflor had admitted the validity of the agreement and that his claims were barred by prescription. The Court of Appeals affirmed the trial court decisions. Issue: did Villaflor still have a cause of action to claim ownership of the land since he had relinquished his right to Nasipit Lumber through the agreement to sell? Was Nasipit Lumber Corporation qualified to acquire ownership of the land which was originally part of the public domain? The ruling of the court found that the agreement to sell was a valid and enforceable contract. Villaflor had admitted the genuineness and due execution of the agreement in his subsequent action, including the payment of publication fees and in participation in a public auction where the land indicated his intent to sell the property to Nasipit Lumber. The court held that Nasipit Lumber was qualified to acquire the land under the Public Land Act. The company had complied with the requirements for a sales application, including the possession of the necessary qualification and the absence of any